I'm Corey Rose here with Sererra Consulting Group out of Irvine, California, and basically just wanted to get a few questions answered here. I have got Steve Baker from FMW Fasteners, and he is going to be answering a few questions that I really hope will help paint a clear picture of what cloud ERP looks like in the fastener industry. So, Steve, welcome, and thank you for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Corey.
So, Steve, let me just go ahead and start off asking kind of a big question. What is the cloud?
Yeah, that's a funny question to start with because to me it's such a almost overused term, and it's really grown in what it means. I believe, the cloud to me is really just a metaphor for the internet, and the term cloud and cloud services, mean different things to different people. It can mean infrastructure as a service, servers, storage. It can mean, a platform as a service, so a programming environment, a database, web servers. For us, the cloud is software as a service, and more specifically, NetSuite.
Excellent. Okay, well that was a very good explanation. So, I guess it would almost be safe to say that somebody is already using the cloud if they even have a web-based email that they log into for Yahoo or say Google. I mean, is that something that would be considered like a very rudimentary cloud application?
Yeah, absolutely. Gmail, Google Apps were really kind of the first foray into these, kind of software as a service type deliverables for sure.
Excellent. Okay, very good. So, so you being in the industrial, distribution space within the fastener industry, what were some key, I guess, bolt-ons, if you will, that Sererra built that kind of wrapped around NetSuite to help make it like this complete ERP solution for you? I mean, was it marketing automation? Was it your CRM? Your ERP? Was it just if you could just kind of walk me through a few of those that really helped bring you guys into adopting a cloud ERP.
Sure. The beauty of a software as a service ERP provider like NetSuite is that it can do anything. The challenge of that is that it can do anything, and so out of the box, we found that tremendous amount of flexibility in the product, but just a piece of advice in this answer, to anyone that's looking to move to NetSuite or any other similar platform is find a trusted partner or partners that have direct experience not only with that platform, but in working with customers that use that platform in a specific industry. And Sererra was certainly that for us. The marketing automation was something that we were able to take advantage of immediately in working with Sererra. The MTR management, as well as dealing with certificates of compliance for fastener companies specifically. It's something that most don't do well. It's very time consuming. It's very cost intensive if you do it correctly. And Sererra, Sererra was able to offer really this kind of add-on module, if you will, that got us up and running in that right out of the gate.
Wow. Well, that's very good. So it alleviated some of your financial concerns. It alleviated, actually, it sounds like it freed up a lot of maybe your time or somebody else's time, and kind of freed you up to focus on working on the business instead of in the business.
Definitely, most definitely.
Okay, excellent. So it sounds like that Sererra and NetSuite really address issues. Now, just straight out of the box, NetSuite does address about 90% of what would be needed for a cloud ERP solution for someone in the distribution, particularly within the fastener industry. So, Sererra, it sounds like, really built on the additional 10% and maybe bringing it to 110% of what was really needed. So, I guess it sounds like all of your core business functionality is addressed in one complete system that has one user entry that's tracked from really from beginning all the way to end through every transaction, that it's just built on really one customer record. Is that right, Steve?
Yeah, that's definitely accurate. I mean, this, with our NetSuite implementation, you're certainly not facing something like you would be in a much more complex implementation. I mean, you're up and running, and you said 90%. I'd say that's really accurate. I mean, we were able to literally add these capabilities in over time, but we were up and running, literally within a matter of weeks.
Excellent. Well, that was very good, very insightful, very helpful. So, Steve, just some closing remarks. What advice would you give to a company who is considering a move to the cloud?
Oh, wow. That's kind of a loaded question. So, from an advice standpoint, I know one of the things that we struggled with initially, and I think a lot of people look at the cloud as a lower cost alternative. And I would advise a company that's looking at NetSuite or any other software as a service platform is don't use cost savings as the only basis for your decision alone. Hardware costs, software licenses. Moving to a cloud provider for a small to medium business like ourselves, we're able to enjoy capabilities, service levels, economies of scale that we would never be able to reach on our own without tapping into a provider that can offer us that. So things that people usually don't put a dollar figure to when they're doing a comparison is your business continuity. What is that worth? Things like backup and recovery, redundancy. If your site goes down, what do you do today versus what does moving to a cloud-based platform offer you? The scalability and performance gains. It's honestly it's hard to even put a number to that because it allows, again, a company to do something they simply could never do as a small to medium-sized business. Deployment times, freeing up your company from devices and locations, but being device and location independent was a huge enabler for us. And I reiterate again, as a part of that advice, is find a trusted partner to work with, and you're going to be happy with what you get.
Excellent. Well, Steve, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Absolutely.
And definitely for those of you watching, Sererra is a 5-star partner with NetSuite, and we're also a member of the Pac West Fastener Association. So we are definitely serious about offering a full integration planning, design, and rapid deployment of the most clear-cut cloud ERP solution for the fastener industry. So I would just want to thank you. I encourage you to go ahead and get in touch with us. Visit Sererra.com for more information. And we are always ready to just give you a very good deep dive discovery of what your needs might be. And our business development directors are among the top in the industry. So we're ready just to just roll up our sleeves with you and help come up with the perfect solution. So again, thanks a lot to Steve and to FMW Fasteners. And we look forward to talking again soon. Take care.
Yeah, thanks, Corey.